if we were to see Wings win this, they would have to win 3 maps in order to get away with, let me think here, the first prize pool. Second prize will give a team, I think, 50,000, but yeah, we're getting started on it. As you guys can see, TyLoo won the pistol round, and they elected to stay on CT side. B-stack coming from Wings already. They are already just charging in there. It looks like Forget is going to be on point. He's going to get the first headshot. He's going to pick up the dualies that were dropped as well. And look at Simon. Fancy just getting a double kill there. Simon actually getting one and then just dropping out. TyLoo playing this out relatively well thus far, but it's back to 2 versus 3 as Karsa does even the score up just a little bit. But this is going to be a very difficult hold, or rather a very difficult push, if you will. There it is. 1. Now his location's given away. That means Mo should be just, I guess you could say, expecting his opponent to get to that direction. But Fancy just now catching up here. It looks like Wings, I mean, with more than 1 minute to go, we're going to see Attacker coming around from a different location, I imagine. He's waiting to play off of the impatience of TyLoo. But these guys are, they're CSGO tournament winning machines. There's no other way to say it. And Mo's gonna get that, and that's going to give him just 1 frag for the round, but hey, not too bad considering a win's a win. Whether it be by an inch or by a mile, it is a win. And now Wings are going to have, I don't think it's going to be a difficult, well, yeah, now it's going to be difficult with 3 rifles on the board versus the pistols that they have. They're going to have to capitalize on getting into bomb sites and getting up close and personal with their Tech 9s, their CZs, and that P250 in order to make the win possible. I really like that the name of the Tech 9 skin. It says made in Chernobyl. Interesting. Although it may be a little bit offensive to anyone from the Ukraine. I do apologize for those of you who had to see that. And 2 entry frags coming out already from Wings. It's going to be Mo with a double refrag, if you will. He's got the M4A1, strongest weapon in this present round. He's getting himself a triple kill. Is he going to make it a quadra? Is he going to seal this out with a 4K? That is a very, very good question to ask. Well, last guy spotted. There it is. Indeed, he is going to get himself a 4K. Just making that bank much, much bigger. He could drop that M4 for a teammate if he wanted to, then buy another M4 and still have enough to buy full-blown utility to accompany that as well. I imagine that'd be the wise thing to do. Indeed, he does it. And 3rd round, we're going to be seeing a scout coming out from QZ. He's like, oh, ain't no AWP, but it beats the hell out of a pistol. Here we are. Fancy, I mean, he's basically got the weakest buy on his team, but P250s, Tech 9s, and Kevlar and helmets coming out from Wings at this very moment. Only 1 guy on bomb site A, but immediately we have the rest of TyLoo collapsing down on that. 1 frag for his time. Mo's going to get 2. Is he going to get a 3rd? He's looking for Forget, and he's going to get him 2. Triple, almost a quadra yet again, but then we've got Fancy coming in for the cleanup, I think, as well as Simon. Altogether, pretty swell play coming from TyLoo. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But this is looking like, oh man, well, the buys from Wings were pretty strong in the prior 3 rounds, or rather prior 2 rounds. Ouch, there it is. Just pushing up mid. We've got TyLoo thinking, okay, well, we can just shut down their push by pushing up mid ourselves. Not the first time we've seen it, but Ed gets a double kill, and that brings it back to 3-3. Got Karsam Zing. Unfortunately, he catches 2 guys lined up, but they were both firing at him at the same time, one crouched in front of the other. And who but Attacker would it be at short with an AK waiting to, you know, find someone's head to pwn. He's gonna find somebody. Sorry, my condenser microphone is in the way as I'm trying to read these aloud, but QZ gets the final frag of the round. Headshot from a mile away nearly. Bomb site A to B short. And that's a lot of Russell Jimmies. For those of you just now tuning in, this is actually being played on LAN in Beijing. I really wish we had an RTMP to provide you guys to show you the glory of Chinese CSGO, as this is just a, I guess you could say, a taste of what's to come in the year for 2016 for CSGO. Things will only be getting better from here. There it is. Oh, burned to death is Love YY. We're going to have Attacker Gaming get, Attacker get a refrag, and now it's all in the last 2 keys. Karsa is going to get sprayed down along with Forget by Mo. I mean, this is really not doing too terribly much damage to the economy of TyLoo, and I really can't tell if this is TyLoo's choice in map, but if they take this one, then they're only going to need to win the next map, and then they automatically take the championship. It's hard to believe that Mongols gave these guys a run for their money, losing by 2 points and being sent to the losers bracket where they lost to Wings. It looks like Love YY is making the entry happen at bomb site B with an AWP. I think that was a no scope, but not gonna quite connect with Simon there. And Simon shooting through window is gonna be doing quite a nasty chunk of damage to Ed, I believe that was. Well, now Attacker, he's taken down. It's 1 for 1, and now we've got Wings up by 1 guy. And this is the first full rifle buy coming out from Wings, so maybe they can make something happen here. QZ gets ultra lit, then he lands the shot that he needs to take Karsa out. Fancy lurking in smoke on bomb site B. Looks like Love YY, he's looking. You can hear the footsteps. He hears the skill 90. Tries to fire through wall. He's about to get sandwiched, and indeed, it looks like Ed is going to get that cleanup, I guess you could say. But they don't have the bomb. They got 48 seconds to play with this. If the bomb is retrievable, then it's going to be difficult for them to get the plant, because we've got 2 CTs just all over it right now. The one thing that might be working in their advantage just a little bit is they don't quite know what direction to expect their opponents to come from just yet. But Love YY is actually kind of venturing into the scope of QZ for the time being. Oh, QZ misses the shot. He switches to Tech 9, and he gets the kill just as we see Mo defending the attacker coming from Connector's direction. I'm guessing maybe this match is now on CSGO Lounge. I imagine. It doesn't take too terribly long for HLTV to provide us with some updated stuff, but it looks like, oh my goodness, we're still waiting for CSGO Launch to get everything online. Still, there's nothing else to watch in the way of CSGO, so if you guys are pleased with seeing this, then I guess I am as well. Let's see here. I believe that M4's name said Pretender. Zhuangbizhe. There it is. Goodbye, my friend is the name of QZ's AWP, and for good reason. He's a pretty strong player with that. It looks like Karsa, he's probably reached some kind of an indecisive point of where to go with the bomb, but there it is, the entry now being made by Love YY, and he's just shut down by QZ. He's like, this is not my gun, I need an AWP. Karsa, well, he's gonna make the second frag for QZ, and it looks like Fancy and somebody are gonna get the cleanup on the rest of the team. However, they were exchanging out 2 guys in that, so a little bit in the way of some economic damage dealt. We're gonna have to see a drop for 1 member of TyLoo. I think we just saw one as well. Bam. QZ. Whoa. Taken down by some shots fired through smoke, and Mo's gonna get the recap or refrag onto Attacker, if I read that correctly. And oh, I'm sorry, I did not read that correctly. I think it was Ed who went down, but now it's 3 versus 3. 7-0 right now on the scoreboard in favor of TyLoo, massively in favor of TyLoo. But we've seen similar leads come in from Mongols before, and you know, it didn't quite work out that way. Attacker falling at mid. Now it's looking like it's the last 2 T's are at mid themselves, and it's gonna be somebody getting tap number 1, and I think he's misreading into his enemy's positioning. He does fall back behind the wall. Unfortunately, Forget does chase him down, but is immediately refragged by Fancy. If somebody has a contact to CSGO Lounge, it would be magnificent if we could get this match listed on CSGOLounge.com. It would be absolutely fantastic if we could. But I'm thinking it might be too late. This is the beginning of the Grand Finals, and who knows where it will go. Already, I mean, extremely one-sided play coming from TyLoo. Somebody, it looks like he's blind firing into kitchen spot. Looks like we're gonna see a boost into Crow's Nest. Nope. Camp and QZ going in there with the wrong weapon. Just out, nearly gets taken down. Loses 81 HP. Left with 19%. He's in red. He misses the shot onto Forget. And now it looks like we're gonna have Heaton taken down by attacker. WTV Fancy gonna take out 2 guys, and Mo's gonna get one to his name. Now Mo's getting a second. Is he going to get a triple? It's all in Karsa. He's kind of trapped here at connector. He is going to get the frag back onto Mo. And now he's all on his own. It's 1 versus 3. I'm thinking potentially the best thing he can hope for is perhaps try and hang on to that weapon until the next round. He does have the bomb, so as long as he's alive, I guess there's hope. And a pause has been called by Ed101SG. I'm thinking he might be a Singaporean player. Unfortunately, somebody just happens to see him walking out in front of his crosshair, and Karsa is just, yeah, it's kind of shut down there. Might be a time to discuss tactics. Might be a time to go to the bathroom and change your pants. Maybe. But got TyLoo at 9 points strong. I don't think we've seen a more massive lead on this tournament stream since the semifinals. The round of 4 has begun, and it's really just it's almost appalling, really. In some ways, I almost feel as though, you know, just my own thoughts. I almost feel as though Mongols should be here, but you know, it was all on the last 3 rounds of a best of 3 versus TyLoo in the winners group. It was just, yeah, who knows. They played against another team and they lost to that other team, and thereby they were eliminated in 4th place at the CFG. So a little bit unfortunate for them, but it is what it is. And they got their first shot at playing at a LAN. I wouldn't say, well, I mean, I think that's their first shot in mid, but yeah. QZ opening up with a nice frag at mid, but this is all eco. Smoke thrown into mid to actually block things out, and that's the utility that works. And 2 guys are going to take down 1 CT at B short. Behind box, we see Love YY, and he's about to get headed off, unfortunately. QZ, he wants in on the action as well. So he comes in and he gets the kill. It's all on attacker right now, and he's kind of stuck over by supermarket, or rather market, if I'm looking at that correctly. He's gonna converge his way into Crow's Nest, and then from there perhaps into jungle. Gonna find QZ's head, and with that being said, it should reveal his own location. Gonna get Mo for his time. 1 versus 2 now. This might just be doable. Unfortunately, he's unable to catch on to somebody at B short. He thought that Mo, when he took down Mo, that was all he was going to encounter at that peculiar location. But it turns out he was kind of dead to rights wrong there. And now we're at 10-0. Forget now gonna throw a pop smoke into mid, and looks like big entrance is about to be made on bomb site A from Palace and outside of A both, maybe. For the time being, neither side's really budging. That smoke not quite coming in just yet. I'm thinking what Wings is trying to do is they're trying to run down the clock and play off of the impatience of TyLoo. But TyLoo, you know, they're well-seasoned players. They're easily I wouldn't say Emperor's pro level, but they're easily on par with any tier 2 European team or even a low tier 1 European team. Yeah, bam, there it is. Love YY gets the opening frag there. A bit of a silent op shot, and he's going to get himself a second one to his name as well. I'm sorry, that was Forget who actually did that. We got some Go TV lag. Entry coming in, and Fancy's going to shut down that a little bit. He's refragged immediately by Ed, and QZ is going to get one while QZ is refragged by Love YY, and that's going to put the first point on the board for Team Wings. Go TV lag is what it's got to be, guys. QZ getting an opening frag inside of Palace, but it's, I mean, like, Go TV lag is real for the time being. Oh boy. He's ahead, flicks downward, Love YY misses. At least doesn't hit dead center. It looks like he might have gotten his shoulder through a wall. And that took QZ down to about 31 HP, but still up one man as Team TyLoo for the time being. And, oh man, that flank coming in from somebody. Op shot 1 and 2 both miss, and it looks like we're going to have him getting away with a double kill on the TMP, putting $1,200 in the pocket and an op in his hands. Karsa, last man standing. He's in Palace. And Fancy's already rotated for that. But he's still going to be taken down. Well, nice. Nice opener, I guess you could say. But is he really going to continue pushing into that? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, let's see. Now we got TyLoo bringing it back, and unfortunately that resets the maximum loss bonus for Wings, and they're stuck down to mostly pistols. They've got 2 smoke grenades at their disposal, and it looks like they're gonna chuck those in fairly soon. QZ gonna go ahead and take down Forget. One smoke going in, and another. Fancy and a flash just like takes him out before he gets flashed, and now Mo getting a double kill from Shadows. Nearly gets a triple, but that's QZ actually saving his skin from the wrath of Attacker. Wings now look like they're going to try and make the approach into bomb site B and, or rather A, sorry about that. And they've got a full rifle by this time, but not too much in the way of utility. Just look what's in their inventory right now. I mean, they even got a decoy, 1 smoke left, 1 flash, 2 flashes, that's it. Forget, now going to open things up at a connector. It's going to be Mo getting 1 and then immediately refrag. Then a refrag onto Ed, and now we're at T's with a man advantage. It's going to be somebody and Simon left to try and get the retake. Oh my goodness. It looks like T's dropped the bomb outside their spawn, but Love, you know, 2 versus 1 right now. It's still perfectly doable for Simon. But looks like he's going to get peeked, and Karsa is going to win that duel. So now it's 12-2. And that's going to take us into the final round of the first half. Not so ship-shaped coming from Wings. TyLoo going with the full buy, double op, Famas. Not really skipping out on helmets. Got it. And now it's going to look like another A play coming from Wings. Yeah, Mo getting a nice opening frag at mid. I mean, the thing is, Ed was even pre-rocked towards the connector, and there's 4 rifles just pointing into bomb site B. I believe that was 1 to the head, and now we got 2 more coming in. 3. Oh, jeez, and now that's Simon getting some cleanup. And that's going to bring things to 13-2 in favor of TyLoo. I mean, just, you know, very one-sided play thus far. If you ask me, I really think that they were the ones who chose map number 1. And Wings right now on 2 points. They're basically, I feel like, gonna... A lot is riding on the pistol round here, but I feel as though they shouldn't really depend on... they shouldn't... They should, Ladies and gentlemen, pistol round, and we're gonna have Wings on CT this time around. Let's see how things pan out for them. I really feel like there's some kind of a GoTV lag issue happening at the moment. Maybe too many spectators trying to enter, but TyLoo going underground into connector, and that's gonna open up 1-2 headshots in favor of Wings, but immediately Fancy evening things up. He's taken down, however, by Karsa. We've got Forget coming around for a flank, and now it looks like it's all gonna be on QZ. Oh man, 1 headshot, 2 headshots, but he catches a frag grenade and another life. He was a football player, and Karsa just, he scratches the win with 16 HP. That was something else, it really was. Let's get the subscriber mode turned off. I was just doing that to clean up the chat. Now you guys are free. You can do what you want. Master has given Dobby a sock. And now there's a big play into bomb site B coming out of TyLoo. Oh, getting shot at from both sides, but this is just Glock play, and now they're trying to even get the bomb plant. That can't even work out for them. It's Karsa with like 2 kills to attacker, and 1 to Fancy, if I was looking at that correctly. No, I'm sorry. 1 to Ed. Let's check this out now. TyLoo working their way up mid, but so too is Wings. They're trying to catch them off the off guard, I guess you could say. And 1 for 2. I mean, not too bad in the exchange. They actually shut down the mid push. Let's put it that way. Mid push. What is that? Is that a Polish word? Sorry. All right, so now we're gonna have Karsa going back in there. He's just gonna lurk around at bomb site B. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, nothing really coming his way at the moment. And Forget is in Crow's Nest, firing down long, and got QZ yeah. Just hanging back outside of bomb site A in Palace. 2 versus 4. Make something happen this round. Can't really do it, but good God Almighty! Like, is CT side really that one-sided on this map? Like, it's looking like we're gonna have Wings taking away 3 rounds in a row thus far. And for those of you typing out exclamation point score, it's actually broken for the time being. Somebody, there it is. Walled headshot, and Ed's just gonna close it out that way. That was a rifle round for TyLoo, and the next one should come after this round if they don't want to make a full buy. Whew. And here we are. It's looking like, yeah, a Deagle and 4th P250s are coming out. Well, Sunshine Reason the server is, the GoTV server is like really buggy right now. And we just saw a ton of damage taken by Love YY, and that's going to be 3 frags immediately. 4, and everything's just cleaned up mid by Love YY and his teammates. Alright, so now it's going to be a full buy coming from TyLoo. It's like, okay guys, try hard mode. Try hard mode. Try hard mode. Don't screw it up. But I mean, like, you look at the way Wings have been playing. They've just been playing so, I'd say rather solid, because if we see them lose this round, we're going to see enough for a full buy even next round. All you have to do is add 1,400 to the weakest guy's money, and then you basically have a general idea of how much money they'll have. 4,800, so that's enough for an M4 kit, armor, and you know, just something like that. But the idea is to get your teammate to drop you so that you can afford armor, grenades, all that good stuff along with the kit. Now play is being made into A. It's going to be Ed here, and there it is. There's the defense. He catches Fancy just the way he needs to. Bam. Gonna get a second headshot. Nearly shut down, however. It's looking like we're gonna have 1 for 1 for 1. 2 versus 3 in this particular situation. Wings just tossing a frag grenade out there and gonna get the headshot onto QZ. Whew. For those of you just now tuning in, this is actually Wings playing against TyLoo. It is not Wings playing against BO5. This is the grand finals, and CSGO Lounge is not hosting it for some strange reason. If some of you guys can get in contact with them, it would be great for us. Mo looking like he's in a bit of trouble here at mid. Blind firing onto 3 different targets. The push here coming so well for Wings thus far. And they're going to go ahead and take down Mo at mid. And on bomb site is QZ, and he's unfortunately just not able to do anything to Ed there. This is like 5 wins in a row coming out from Wings thus far. Are they going to win a 6th? Well, I mean, time will tell. It's 3 versus 5 right now. We've seen comebacks from this situation previously. It's just we have to wait for it, really. Right now I feel like the best chance for them is to either push. I think maybe pushing into bomb site B would be the best one, but they're not stacked up for it. They've got 60 seconds remaining on the clock, and now here it is. He's just that head shows up and Fancy nails it. There it is, the push in. No grenades, no smokes, nothing like that. They're immediately counter flashed as they approach in. And we have the rotate coming in. Forget playing this the way he should, and he's immediately refragged by Fancy. 2 versus 2 now is the name of the game, and the bomb site belongs to the T's. Look at that. Somebody just getting the 2 kills he needs, and finally somebody getting the 3rd one to end the round. Alright, so this is good for TyLoo in the general sense that it gets them closer to 16 points. That's one thing. This will force them in a position where no matter what, they can get overtime. If Wings manages to win all the way to the 15th round, or the last round of the second half. There it is, they're pouring in. And now it looks like somebody, oh, Fancy. Love always trying to make the defense happen. He does with a little bit of friendly fire from one of the WTV sponsored boys. And now it's all on Karza. He's stuck in CT spawn, and boom, frag's being tossed out. He's gonna blind fire into Crow's nest. He's still alive, and he's falling back into Supermarket. It's unfortunate that Mo has to take him down, and is that the economy of Wings gone completely? It is not. They can afford a couple of drops to their teammates. Uh-oh. What happened here? Okay, some more CSGO TV lag, but here it is. I mean, TyLoo basically slated to take map number 1. Better buy coming out of them this round. There is a Nova on Ed 101 as well as a FAMAS, and it is worthy of noting that Forget's getting a nice double kill, opening double kill at mid. There were absolutely no smokes going into that. I'm not entirely sure what the team was thinking, but Attacker's going to make the 3rd casualty of the round for Team TyLoo, and Forget's going to get his 3rd. Fancy 2, Fancy 3, maybe? He's got to kill 3 more to really win this out. Boom! He gets the offer, Forget, but he overpeaks. And that allows him to take fire from 2 different directions, or 2 different people at the same time. A very difficult duel to win. Ed 101 gets him. And, I don't know, it was just a little bit close to, I guess you could say a reverse clutch there for TyLoo, but it looks like they're going to continue with a full buy route. It's like, guys, we just need to win 1 round. Let's troll them as best we can. Lol. TyLoo and Wings, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. There it is, the flash into the site on Van, and now it's going to be Karsu's taking down Attacker, getting a refrag onto Simon, bringing it back to 4-4. Attacker now looking like he's in a hot spot, and he's taken down by Mo. Mo refragged by Love YY, and now it's looking like Fancy is gonna get himself a double kill, heading things off in market very fast. And finally, we've got QZ shutting down Love YY. That's gonna bring things to the end of the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back ASAP with map number 2 between TyLoo and Wings. We now have